Hello, and welcome to another episode of Hi, I'm Jason, with Jason Pollock. I am not Jason. Join Jason and Justin back in the green room as they talk with some of their favorite folks from the entertainment industry. And now, the man you haven't been waiting for, Jason Pollock.
Hey, Justin. Hi, I'm Jason. Thank you for watching. I hate that close-up of my face. I feel bad for... I appreciate everybody watching, and I feel like they don't deserve that.
I think they need more of it, Jason, if you ask me.
Justin, you need some volume.
My microphone isn't on because I always leave it off when I'm hanging back here in case I decide to sneeze or burp or anything like that. But...
Justin, okay, I have to tell you, I'm excited about our guests.
We have a really awesome show lined up, and friends on Facebook, if you want to see the full show, I'm going to let you know now. To prepare yourselves, you have to head on over to Twitch. And Jason, is it cool if I do some of our housewarming stuff?
Absolutely, go for it.
Before we get started, and let me just readjust my banners here, and I'm going to say hello to all of you fine folks out there in the interwebs. Hi, how are you? Yes, I look like a Gene Wilder on crack, and that's kind of my brand. I hope you enjoy it. But welcome to Hi, I'm Jason with Jason Pollock. I am not Jason. I'm Justin, the co-host, and I want to invite
and musical
you...
band leader.
Yes, I've been called worse, but we'll go with that. Yes, when I actually have the piano on that's sitting in front of me, or my ukulele. Actually, the ukulele is within reach. But anyway, I digress. That's what I'm here to do. But let's digress into other ways that you can see what it is that Jason and I do. And one of the things you can do is, if you want to see some of our finished products, you can head on over to youtube.com/user/superjpo711, or easily you can just type in the search bar, Hi, I'm Jason, and you'll be led right to our station, our channel over there on YouTube. And again, you'll be able to see some of our finished products, plus some of the silliness that Jason puts out into the universe. Again, if you're on Facebook right now, please pop on over to twitch.tv/HIJ podcast and start following us today. So that way you can see not just our regularly scheduled shows and our full interviews, but you can also see some of the things that we don't normally do, like on Saturdays when we do the Hi, I'm Jason shorts, or informally known as The Morning Wood. Yes, and so you can pop on over and see us there. Also, Jason and I, sometimes our insomnia syncs up, and then we decide, hey, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, let's go live. And you guys on Twitch, you get to see that. Only you get to see our late night insanity. But if you want to know when we are going to be holding all of our insanity, be it scheduled or not, please be sure to like our Facebook page, facebook.com/JasonandJustin. That is where we disseminate all of our information. So please pop on over there, say hello, and enjoy all of the little things that we post. And lastly, if you enjoy our show and you're on Twitch, please consider subscribing to our channel. It works kind of like Patreon in that sense. And we appreciate you. Again, all of that comes in goes to help us create a better stream for you, and it also helps to make sure that Jason's Wi-Fi stays on. And if you don't feel that you're in a place where you can subscribe, you can always visit our digital tip jar over at Venmo. All you have to do is search @ Jason-Pollock-2. Now that's some of our housekeeping stuff, but we are a part of a greater channel, which Jason and I kind of fell into it in the new year, and we just love working with these guys. And of course, we're talking about drinks, jokes, and storytelling, and that is a show that's hosted by Mark Riccadonna and Richie Byrne, but they took that idea and decided to expand it into a whole channel on Twitch. So let's watch a quick video about that's going to show you some of the shows that you can see throughout the week on drinks, jokes, and storytelling. Here we go. And there it is. That is 6 days of content.
Well done, Justin. That was a great video you put together.
Thank you very much. I figured I'd rather do a short video with some music rather than me talking about all of the shows. Again, why should I talk about the shows? You guys should come in and watch them. Again, 6 days a week, Sunday through Friday, we have scheduled content for you. And no matter what style of comedy you enjoy, there's something for you. No matter what kind of entertainment you enjoy, there's something for you. So pop on in, make sure that you follow Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling on Twitch to find out what it is that we're doing. And Jason, I think that is it for me. So please, let's get into it. Who are our guests today?
We have two great guests that I'm looking forward to talking to. We'll go alphabetically. Angela Dorhmann has been, always say the name last. Oh. She was known for Donna Chang on Seinfeld. She's been on Voyager for you Star Trek fans, the Drew Carey Show. She's I made up a word. She's an improv genius. Angela Dorhmann. And hi, Angela. And our next guest, I'm actually a little intimidated because I've seen her interview Amy Sedaris, Patrick Stewart, and now she's with us.
How the mighty have fallen.
She's the host of NPR's Ask Me Another, among many other things. Very funny comedian, Ophira Eisenberg.
Hello. Hi.
You guys have both done such cool things. I feel so insignificant. But you know what? Damn it, we're all human.
Good. Yeah.
I was going to say I tried backstage to be as professional as possible, but I figured I would save it for the screen. But I cannot tell you how many Sunday mornings. Ophira, you have been like my saving grace driving to various gigs that I've had to do, and I'm just like oh my goodness, she's funny. She has a great music person with her on her show. It's
right,
just
Jonathan Colton, yeah.
So cool. And so I was like, if I could ever do anything, I would love to just go to the show. And then Jason's like, well, I've met her a few times. I know her kind of. Like, what? What?
Ophira, with all that you've done, you don't have an ego. Every time I met you, you're just so cool.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, you do have an ego.
Maybe
I was
should
kidding.
Get one. Should I get one?
No, don't get one. You're Canadian. That's the charm of a Canadian.
That's
Not
right.
anymore. I mean, I am Canadian.
Oh, congratulations.
Okay. They're not raised
yesterday,
with egos. We are.
Yesterday, it's interesting. Yesterday I passed my citizenship exam.
Congratulations.
One of us.
But I will tell you that, as I was studying for it, almost 100%, every time I said to a friend, a fellow American, I'm studying for the immigration test, they would either say, well, I can't be of help because I'm just your average stupid American. For shame. For shame.
Yeah.
You should not be, you shouldn't say that out loud.
Yeah. Makes us real aspirational.
Or they would say, I'm sure I couldn't pass that. They would just go like, oh, I couldn't pass that. So, and I think you could, honestly. I think you could pass it.
What's a question we may not be able to answer?
You want a hard one?
Yeah.
Okay, they're all fresh in my head, so I'm ready to roll on this. So the hard ones, now the questions are not philosophical. They're written like trivia questions, honestly. So that's
so you
like
had
the
an
style.
advantage.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm good at trivia. I just know the format.
You just ask the questions. You don't answer them.
So, okay, to me, I think this is hard. How many voting members are there in the House of Representatives?
I can't answer this. You quizzed me the other day. I know this answer.
Yeah, you're right. But I think that's why I put it up there, Jason, because I was like, I think this is hard.
It was hard.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go one easier. How many seats are there in the Senate?
I know there's all of them.
Are they all filled? Are you talking about the seats or how many people are in the seats?
Yeah, how many people are in the seats?
I don't freaking know. I'm the stupid
Would
American.
it not
Jason
be
counting all the
100?
chairs in the gallery.
Would it be 100?
It would be 100. Thank you, Angela. Yes, it's 2 per state.
Good job,
exactly.
Angela.
So, but the House of Representatives, of course, every state has a different amount of representatives because it's based on population. So the number is in a piece of arithmetic. I mean, ultimately it is, but it would be, you could have that rolling in your
Can I
head.
take a
You just have
stab?
to, yeah, go for it.
234,
Okay, higher.
342,
Keep going.
452.
Okay, a little lower, but yeah, now you're in the right range.
Okay,
It's
all right.
435.
435.
You
Wow,
almost
how
nailed it,
shameful
Angela.
that we don't know. Does California have like 400 of them?
Yeah, right. I know, right? And DC has like 2, and then 2
Half.
secret others.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How you feel? You want another one?
Congratulations.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Are you done? You want another one? You want?
I don't
another?
know.
Okay,
I'm not
Hit us,
hosting.
hit us.
Okay. How about this?
So you can take,
I
you
actually
can take
got
the
it.
game show out of the girl, or you can take the girl out of the game show, but you can't take the game show out of the girl. Yeah.
So I got it. So there's 100 you have to study for, and then they ask you 10 randomly selected one is an oral exam in that room, and you have to get 6 of them right. So here's one that I got.
Wait. In what room?
In the room where you're getting tested.
Amongst
In the room where it
others?
happens.
I know.
You're just with your immigration, the civil servant, your immigration person. Yeah.
I have to
So
picture the room.
it's like just an office, but a very generic office, I think, on purpose. You're right. Okay. So how about this? What did the Declaration of Independence do?
Declared war.
Interesting. I'll take that. Not
Thank
an
you.
answer on the test. Not the answer on the test, but because it's sort of a trick question in a weird way. Jason, do you want to throw something in there?
I'm going to go by the name. It declared independence from Britain.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Right
That's
on.
exactly-
I'm not a stupid
What-
American.
What
Well,
did
yeah,
it do?
but
It
still.
it didn't. It didn't. I mean, like ultimately, right, Angela, it led to a war. But that document just declared independence. That's it. Just declared.
We were talking about. I just did Frank Mignola's podcast before this, and we were talking about aliens. And in Bill Bryson's book, A Short History of Nearly Everything, he said that if there's light years away, there are aliens who can see us through a telescope. They would see times like around Thomas Jefferson era when they signed the Declaration of Independence. That's what they would be seeing, a light that burned out that many years ago. So I have a theory that the reenactors are the aliens who are working amongst us.
Oh.
I like it.
I always thought, a Christopher Guest movie would be a reenactor, the reenactor scene.
I
Christopher
think he
Guest
did that.
Really,
They did that
he?
in that series he did, Family Tree on HBO.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
really?
didn't see that.
I mean, that wasn't the main part of the series, but he had a relative. One of the characters had a relative who was a reenactor, a Civil War reenactor, and it was hilarious.
Yeah, I auditioned to be one once, and I didn't get it. And I remember thinking, this is so unprofessional, because they had open box of Oreos for everyone that arrived at the audition. And I was like, what has happened to me? I'm at an audition that's serving Oreos.
So you kill want to smile at that audition.
No.
But I mean, isn't that nice? They normally have nothing at auditions.
That is nice. It is nice. It just felt like, it's at the basement of a hotel in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania.
Yes.
And they're giving you the clause of, it's 102 degrees in the summer and you're going to be wearing 3 layers of wool and, thus and thus. And I was just like, can I be the chick that takes the cannon and, just the outlier lady on the battlefield? But didn't get it.
Was this before or after Seinfeld?
I don't want to talk about that.
See, no, we were talking about aliens and all that. We're, fuck timelines, okay, buddy?
Yeah.
And with that said, I've totally fucked my timeline because we went into this because you both are so interesting. Facebook, we've got to say goodbye to you. And I hope
Oh.
that this has been titillating enough.
No, you stay.
Hi.
Please,
We're
come
leaving
on
Facebook
over
and going to Twitch.
Yes. So
Okay,
we're
see you
gonna
later,
do
Facebook.
a super quick commercial. We're going to be leaving. We're doing our goodbye portion of the show, but this is just for Facebook. So stick around if you're watching on Twitch. If you're not watching on Twitch, what's wrong with you? I gave you plenty of time. I did a perfect introduction for it. Twitch.tv/drinks, jokes, and storytelling. We are live there right now. Hello to all of you watching from there. And here we go. Okay, no, here we go.
Whoa, that was like warp speed. That hurt. I'm still reeling from that. Thank you, Justin.
You're very welcome.
Okay,
And that's
guys.
the show. Okay, goodbye.
Thank you again for being here, both of you. It's been fun. No, I'm just kidding. So Lulu Lounge asked you did the Oreos give you authentic teeth?
That's perfect. Yeah,
Nice.
you know
Why
what?
they
That's
did
probably why they were there. Oh,
It was actually for the AA meeting after the auditions. That's what. So-
Double
So-
stuff? Wow.
well, you gotta have some vice, lady. Come on now. What do you think this is?
All right, yeah, that was an awkward silence. So I made Justin watch the Donna Chang episode of Seinfeld before we did this, as we were talking about earlier. And I asked him if he thought they can get away with that today, and he said absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Well, I mean, because there's some things, again, like, okay, so like there's some jokes that like I've told to like my comedian friends, because I am not a comedian. I'm an opera singer, and so I've have these silly ideas that come to my mind, and they said, Justin, that's very, very funny, but if you ever say that on stage, learn accounting or something, because you'll never be booked again. And I feel like that's kind of like what this is. It's like like that whole episode kind of became like that green room humor in that sense, and a little bit. I think that it's something that, especially with this whole idea of trying to get people. At least that's how it feels. At least how I hear it when I listen to other comedians, or when I listen to comedians, because again, I'm not a comedian.
Wait, can you be more specific on this so I can? Because I don't have the episode in my mind.
Loop her in.
So like I'm thinking of like one scene where.
Well, wait, wait, Justin, I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, go
Ophira, the Seinfeld episode where Jerry met a woman named Donna Chang through a cross line. It was the wrong number. He was trying to call George, and he thought he was getting together with an Asian woman, but it wasn't. It was Angela, Donna Chang Steen, but she shortened it to Donna Chang, and they would throw in lines like, "Oh, that's ridiculous," and he's like, "What did you say?" and
Right.
and she inadvertently saved George's parents from getting a divorce because his mother thought she was getting advice from an Asian woman. But then when she found out she wasn't Asian, she was
Quoting
furious.
Confucius. Oh my goodness.
Right. Okay. So it's like a little bit of racial stuff, some cultural appropriation. What else? What else do we got in there? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And I mean, they do that. That and I think Larry David wrote it. Taking taboo and turning it on its head is what he's a genius at. Mm-hmm. And
Right.
I remember being in my car and getting a call from my manager's assistant, and usually when she would read the breakdown verbatim, and 9 times out of 10 the 2-sentence scenario of what the actual episode was about was so uninspiring and stupid, and how much money are they going to spend on that, and why are we, we would say something jaded and then tell me where I need to be and when. And this one she said out loud, and we were cracking up It was, oh my God, finally somebody's doing something that nobody has done before. But I feel like your question, Justin, on whether they could do it again, I don't think they'd want to do it again. I think it's a different world. I wouldn't want to do that again. That is, thankfully, it's dated because of our consciousness of appropriation. And if anything, the joke would be even more on her, if anything.
Right.
Oh yeah. I mean, if anything, you weren't making fun of Asians. You were. I mean, it was like I wanted you to be Asian. That's why I listened to you, and you weren't.
Yeah, but then
You don't wanna
mocking
make the
their
joke.
accent, mocking
Ridiculous.
how they speak English.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's-
there were a lot of jokes where it's like, okay, I'm appropriating some of the real positive things they've added to Western culture, but there was also,
No, I
So
understand.
you know how people, Friends being re-aired was a huge hit for people that didn't see it. They're a bit younger; they didn't see it the first go round, and then for the rest of us, I would just catch it at night, especially when I used to travel at hotels. It was always on, when I got back to my hotel room, and I'd be like, "Oh, Friends!" And I hadn't watched it since it came out, and I honestly was watching it, and I was like, this is not okay.
Yeah.
There was tons of stuff that I was like, this is not okay. Just the sort of sexist thing, tons of body fat
Oh my God,
jokes
I
and
bet.
body
That was
image stuff. Brutal on that.
Yeah.
And a little bit of cultural appropriation, at least in my memory of the ones. And I was actually very surprised that I was like, how is it that this is popular right now? Why isn't everybody going like, this is not okay? And now I read that there is a backlash.
Oh, really?
It took a while. It took a while.
It's like everyone kept talking about the Jews, but the Germans were really freaking bad. So what?
Oh, is that something from that, or just a German Jew thing? I don't know.
think it's a German Jew
I don't know.
thing.
Hey, let me tell you, as a Jew, I can't speak for all Jews, but I just want to let you know that anti-Semitism is still fine. It seems
Oh yeah.
it's still fine. No one's having a problem with that right now, as much as I would like it to be not fine.
Oh, Polly's just
Good-
playing.
good to know.
All right.
But
Okay,
my
good. No.
father, I mean, speaking of appropriation, I feel like my father wanted to be Jewish, and he wanted us to be Jewish, and he never really admitted it. But when I think about some of the major decisions we made in our life, it was, he insisted on being in a Jewish neighborhood. And my mother was like, they were debating, and my mother was, what is this? Why this neighborhood? Is it because the schools will always be good? And it's like, okay, all right. And I feel like throughout I went to school at a place that was very Jewish. He was pushing that school very hard. And there were other things where I would say to my friends, we're doing this, we go to this, and they're like, I didn't know you were Jewish. I'm like, we're not Jewish. My dad just gravitates towards everything Jewish. And
We invented comedy, and we're great people. I mean, what can I say?
yeah, exactly. But in a way, there was that line in the episode where it's like, if I like their race, how can that be racist? It can still be racist.
Right.
It can still be racist.
Right.
Oh yeah, you see a senior citizen now. So a woman will be turning 90, and she'll say, "I met the most wonderful colored man the other day." Like you can't say that.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
why? I was saying he was nice. I'm like, it's the wording.
It's vernacular. It changes.
Or even to qualify it. To be seeing people as I met this, I met do we ever say I met the nicest brunette the other day? Like, we don't qualify.
Unless they're
Right.
blonde. I say that about blondes. I
do you?
I say-
And then under your breath, and she was a Jew.
A German Jew.
Dorhmann, is that a Jewish name? Dorhmann? I
No,
mean,
my father
German
wishes.
name. German name.
Yeah.
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 Das is German.
Yes, no, it's Jewish.
Well, I mean, Eisenberg is German ultimately, but
Yeah,
you know,
it is.
I hear you.
Yep.
Gonzalez is I got nothing.
Jewish.
No, and it's so funny. I sang at a synagogue for years, actually.
Oh.
You know, in fact, to the point that the cantor and the rabbi both were trying to get me to convert. And one of my fondest memories was there was an old man, Max. He came up to me. He says, "Justin, I just have to say, I think it's so beautiful how you come back and you give back to the synagogue." I said, "What do you mean, Max?" It is honest to God, true story. He goes, "What do you mean? What do I mean? I just think it's nice. I remember when you were a kid here, you know. I remember you running up and down." I said, "That wasn't me, Max." He goes, "Doc, what do you mean it wasn't me? You know, just because I'm an old man, I don't understand. You know, I don't remember who you are. I know that Punham. I mean, come on. I remember you as a kid. You went away to school. You came back, and you just have such a beautiful voice. And I'm just so glad that you're here, giving back to to the synagogue and God, and you're here, you know, helping us become the betterment of ourselves. It's just a beautiful thing." And I said, "Max, it's impossible because I'm Catholic." And he just goes, honest to God, he goes, "No one's perfect."
Yeah. There you go.
And where are you right now? Where are you?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Are you
That
lighting a
voice-
candle right now? No.
That voice, Angela, you could be honorary mishpucha.
I'll tell my dad. He'll love it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Hold on. I just blame Justin. It makes things so much easier.
Story of my life.
Yeah, that's a good way to go.
Justin, did you know how to sing any songs in Hebrew? I mean, what did you sing in the synagogue?
So I would sing whatever they wanted me to sing. I was actually the cantorial soloist whenever the cantor had to take care of her children.
Wow,
Very
no
impressive.
So
kidding.
I would actually help, but my favorite.
Oh, you need a
piece-
female cantor.
Yeah, we had a female cantor,
Great.
Amy
Cool.
Levy, up at Knesset, Israel, in Elkins-Park, Pennsylvania. And my
Fantastic.
favorite piece to sing, in fact, I had the opportunity to sing this on the bimah at the Spanish Cathedral in Prague, in
Wow.
the Czech Republic. I'll sing it real quick for you. I'll even put a little bit of a synagogue reverb on for us. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, great. Oh my goodness, this is amazing.
Le dor vador, le dor vador, le dor vador, nagid God lecha, ule netzach netzachim, ule netzach netzachim, kadosh atcha nagdish, veshivchacha Eloheinu, מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד כי על המלך הדור כי על המלך הדור וקדוש אתה לדור ודור לדור ודור לדור ודור נגיד גודלך ולנצח נצחים, ולנצח נצחים, קדוש הקדוש. There you go.
Holy shit, Justin.
Whoa!
Wow. How did you know? How did you learn that? I improvised my bar mitzvah, and I'm Jewish. I don't know how you managed to learn that.
You know why? Because the check went through. That's why.
The check
There
went
you
through
go.
in the Czech Republic.
Justin, you're...
Did you
Right.
intend to wear a Fiddler on the Roof outfit for that?
If I were a rich man.
Yeah, I mean, like, did you do a vocal warm up before this, or do you can just slide into that at any time?
It's amazing.
See, the cantorial solo stuff is pretty easy because it's low. So I'm actually trained as a tenor, so I sing really high. I'm like, do the Luciano Pavarotti stuff. So
Yeah.
So the low stuff, that's easy. If you want me to do a little "Fly Me to the Moon," you know, whatever, I'm good at that. But it's the high stuff, and that's but it's what I love about the the Dohrmanning and the cantorial singing is the fact that it is written for lower voices, and there is just kind of, because it's lower and it's in more of the chest range, it just has this way of kind of enveloping you. You know, I loved that about singing in the synagogue, and it made me really sad that I had to read the sequel. I got the New Testament, and it was just I would have been fine with the Old Testament. I would have been just totally fine with it.
I know.
Speaking of that, I just
This
tried
is
to
like
watch The
someone
Passion of the
else wrote the
Christ.
sequel.
Oh, definitely somebody else wrote
Yeah.
the sequel.
Not the same person. I tried to watch
Yeah,
Passion of the Christ, and I didn't get it. I really didn't understand it. My ex was like, "You should have read the book first. Like that's how you understand." No, didn't make
I
sense
remember
to me.
I saw that movie. I was like doing a gig. I feel like it was in Indianapolis, and that was what was playing at the mall movie
wow.
theater. And so we went to see it, and then afterwards I was with like another comic, and I feel like we were, criticizing it basically as we left. And a group of like, these like younger, I don't know, they were in their early 20s or something, kids came over to us, and they were like, hey, what are your names? What are your names? We were like, what? But we said our names, and they're like, I'm going to pray for you tonight. I'm going to pray for you tonight.
I was waiting.
Oh my
Yeah.
God!
And you still wanted to be a U.S. citizen.
You've been watching the news this year, right? Yeah, she
You were
makes
in
Angela
Indianapolis
makes a
and
valid
you
point.
still took the test. God.
What
I know.
about this country made you want to be a citizen? Oh my God! I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I guess not being deported. No, I'm just
Yeah.
trying to gather passports.
Don't second
Trying to
guess
gather
it.
passports. I got a couple now. I want to get 5 passports. That's my plan. I want to get a few more.
5.
You see, the rest of us use chocolate coins when we play dreidel. She's using passports over here.
Yeah, exactly.
She's smart.
Ooh, Dutch.
So, all right, I gotta ask you because I didn't know this about you, Angela. You did an episode of The Moth,
I did.
did you drive with Ophira for that?
No, Ophira, you don't remember this. But we did meet each other. You were a host. I think it was St. Louis. And you were the host. And I told a story about dumpster diving at Wendy's.
Oh, I totally remember that.
Yeah, that
Oh my
was
God,
me.
That was not that long ago. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my, I can't, I should have been able to connect those dots.
No,
I totally
honestly,
remember that.
I said to them, because when we threw out this date, they said, oh, Ms. Eisenberg's going to be on it. I was like, oh my God. It was like, cha-ching. This is like a little golden pot. I love you. And I go, actually, I know, we know each other. And then after I said that, I thought, she's not going to remember me. And here I am purporting that we...
No, it's so funny. It's just that, honestly, that was now 2 years ago, I guess.
I think so, yeah.
With this crazy year in between. And and because of that, like, I have to say, I'm having trouble remembering anything from a couple of years ago. But that St. Louis show was a great show. And also, based on doing that show, I was going to come back to St. Louis fairly quickly, but then that got canceled because of COVID. But yes, that was a great show. And then we went to that jazz bar afterwards that I think about sometimes.
Oh, yes. And that woman that was local who told a story, she knew a lot of those. She was a musician as well.
She was a musician.
Yeah.
So this was a really cool show, and Angela inspired everyone because I think, in your story, you're one of the few people I actually have ever met that saw a contest through. Like, those contests where, I just remember them on cereal boxes. And I remember even reading a story. I had a story when I was in grade school about a girl that did it. Like, you have to gain so many cereal box.
Yeah.
UPC
Somebody
codes,
actually
and then
followed
you send it
through.
away. Angela did.
Is that your Wendy's dumpster diving story?
Yes, it is.
How long did that take? Are you able to summarize it?
The story or the dumpster diving?
The dumpster diving. I mean, no. I want to know how you followed through with that. That's a genius idea to dumpster dive for those contests.
Desire.
What was the prize?
Get all the cups.
You could win a free airline ticket. And there was no lottery, there was no chance. It was, you tangibly supply this, we will tangibly supply that. So it wasn't, I don't have a chance. It was, if I fulfill this, I will then get to fly away. Away from where I am.
So
Yeah.
You were
I have to
determined.
ask,
Yes.
where? So you won.
I earned.
Well,
I
you earned.
collected. But I had to check my dignity to do so. It did ask of me my dignity, which I gladly
Well, you dumpster
gave.
dove behind a Wendy's, so yeah.
Yes,
But it was
yes.
worth it.
Yes.
So here's my real question then. Where did you fly to?
I flew to San Jose, California to visit my sister and her new child in Salinas, California.
Oh my
So
goodness.
you were a grown up when this was like
Yes, yes.
wow.
I was a grown up. I was a mother of two, showing my example.
That is amazing. Determination.
Determination,
You're right, Ophira.
resilience.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
So
for you.
funny.
That's so cool. That is a great story to like leave to your kids though. It's like, hey, I really wanted this thing. This was an opportunity, and all it took was for me to do a thing. I had to check myself, and put my shit up on the shelf for a minute and be like, hey, I want this. They're giving it out for free. I've just got to do this thing. Let me do this thing. And guess what? I got such a great reward out of it. You got to see your sister. You got to see this new life in your family. It's a nice full story here.
I mean,
Your
I
kids-
like it.
I say your
I
kids
was just
better
gonna say, I
work that
like
hard too.
That's right. And I like it too that it was sort of a selfless trip in a way. I mean, it was to see,
Yeah.
obviously you want to see your sister and you want to see your new kid, but it wasn't like, and then and because I wanted to
Right.
go to a spa or whatever.
Right,
Like this
right.
was to like connect with other people. It was, I'm sure it was very important to your sister to have her
Oh,
family.
See, little did
Yes.
Pollock Chaser know there was a baby.
That's right.
involved. So
That's right. There was,
was
and
a
that
baby.
baby
A newborn.
won. That's
Yeah,
that baby, that newborn won.
And I got 4 tickets. They had a limit of 4, so I took my family. I flew us all there, and but I can hear, as wonderful as it is to hear, Justin, your sincere accolades and recognition. I can hear my son in his very dry tone say, "Try getting a job, Mom. Try getting a job."
You don't understand. I'm an artist,
You
son.
can collect cups in
Yeah.
a dumpster, or you can get a job, Mom. It's like,
We're
I
like,
had an
where's the
audition.
fun in that?
Once you did a Star Trek series in Seinfeld, how do you go back to a regular job?
You go to Gettysburg and you audition.
Oh,
you go to Gettysburg and you collect
And you
your
know what?
Oreos,
You fill
baby.
your bag with
You
Oreos.
feel double stuff, Ophira.
Double stuff, baby.
That's right.
did you get the
Me
part?
too.
No, but I
I
brought you cookies.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Acting
exactly.
pays, son. It pays.
You've got snacks for the week,
Yeah.
2 by 2 and a little baggie.
I missed. That was like one of the last times I traveled with the moth, I guess, because that was near. That feels like that was right a couple months before everything shut down. Am I right in the timeline?
It must have been.
I don't remember. Again, memory. It is
know, it's hard.
opaque.
Again,
it's
memory.
opaque. It's.
You're not old enough to lose your memory yet. You don't look old enough to lose your memory.
I am though. I do have. I seriously have memory issues, and I work in a nursing home where it makes it actually boosts my esteem about my memory issues. But
Is that why
everyone
you took
does.
the job there?
No, but everyone has memory issues.
Oh, I do. I'm the
And-
worst.
I think because mine were premature, that in some ways I feel better equipped for aging because I've accepted. I don't remember. People will beat themselves up because they don't remember something.
Right.
And the person doesn't care. It's a proper noun. We don't care what the name of the movie was. Tell us why you brought this up, like the experience, the essence. And people are like, I don't remember it. Why don't I remember it? And we're off on them beating themselves up. rather than who cares? Just go on, go on. But yes, I
Right.
do. I used to be on medicine that they gave to Alzheimer's patients because my memory was so bad. I mean, seriously.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I kept forgetting to take it. Kidding.
Where's my drum set?
Yeah.
All right, so, Polly Chaser just commented, on that note, could you please introduce your guest, guys? Unless you forgot, this is Ophira Eisenberg, Ask Me Another's, NPR's Ask Me Another host, and Angela Dorhmann of Seinfeld, Voyager, and Drew Carey Show, and an improviser with senior
And a number
citizens.
of other things, yeah.
And a number of other things.
Yes.
And,
It's always
Ophira,
funny
you're an
what
author,
you
too.
put, what things in your bio are part of the and more.
So I have a very interesting and more. So I've told you about some of the things that I've done. I sang a little bit earlier. For those of you that missed it, tough titties.
A cantorial soloist, nonetheless.
Yeah,
Real. And
That was impressive.
made a lot of titties tough. Made a lot of titties tough.
Yes, well, hey, when you're a man of a certain breast size, what can you do? Anyway, but I remember to kind of talk about that and more on your resume. So I remember I was singing with the Philadelphia Orchestra, and I was singing as one of the backup singers in the opera chorus with the Philadelphia Orchestra and Rod Stewart.
Woo.
The next day at 10 o'clock in the morning,
Crazy.
I was twisting balloon animals at the grand opening of a FYE, for your entertainment record store.
Great.
Oh
Good.
yeah.
There you
I
go.
know.
That's entertainment.
That's the,
I love those high lows where you're just like, well, and
Yeah.
I feel like with stand up, you have these great shows and they're all ether, right? All live performances just disappears. It's like, building a sandcastle or something. And then, it blows away. So you have you have plenty of bad sets, but you have a great set. And especially when you're early on in your career, you think the next day you're going to wake up and something will have changed.
I know. Something like the waitress will notice, surely.
Yeah, something's going to happen because of this amazing masterpiece
Yeah,
that I've just thrown on stage.
Nothing
and
has
then you're like,
changed. Nothing. Not a damn thing.
Colin Hay, the frontman of Men at Work, singer-songwriter now.
yeah.
He's a great song. I don't know if you know it, but it just comforts me to listen to it. It's called Waiting for My Real Life to Begin. It's such an awesome song.
Because I have a bad memory, I'm writing that down. Don't let me distract you. Go on.
Waiting for My Real Life to Begin. And
Okay.
when he talks about it on stage, he'll tell the story about how, because he's doing these little singer-songwriter venues now. And he'll talk about it and say, do I want to go back to the 80s where I'm selling out gigantic venues and screaming fans and like I'm a rock star? Or do I want to do little venues like this? He goes, you bet your fucking ass I want to do large sold out venues. And then he starts singing that song. And the song starts out like, he's like, any minute now, my ship is coming in. I don't have the voice that Justin has, but...
But I like that you were singing.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, me too.
Jason actually has a very lovely voice, and since
stop it.
And since I will not stop it, and since COVID, he actually started learning piano, and he's actually quite good at that as well.
What a great thing to take up. No one ever regrets learning the piano. No one ever regrets.
I've been loving this quarantine. It just brought out so much
Good.
creativeness. Yeah, somebody was talking about how it was like Groundhog Day, living the same day over and over, and I thought, he took piano lessons. I'm going to take piano lessons. I have a piano. Why not learn how to play it? So we do Zoom FaceTime lessons.
Great. That's
It's
awesome.
Wow.
wonderful.
And
thank you.
But he's not just playing like hot cross buns and that bullshit. He was playing Satin Doll by Duke Ellington the other day.
Wow.
And the newest piece
Oh,
that he's been tackling is the Muppet Show theme, which is not an easy song by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, but it's so much fun to play. I just want to learn. Look, screw the child prodigies. I'm sick of them. As obvious, kids can play better than adults. When you learn to play when you're almost 50 years old, that's exciting.
You're
Like,
the
that's
right
right.
man.
The prodigy should be 50 plus, picking up the The keys.
Right.
Okay.
Well, I mean, at least you have all, you don't have to worry about all those emotional problems that child prodigy go through. How about
That's
that?
true. That's true. I'll never be a child star. That's a
You'll
good
never have to
point.
emancipate.
Yeah. You'll never have to question why I'm so talented. Why is things so hard for me?
Right.
You
Yeah,
make
at a
such
young
valid
age.
points. This is brilliant.
Or being beaten by Joe Jackson. I mean, there's that.
Being beaten by
There's
Joe
that.
Jackson. Oh. I thought you meant Joe Jackson, the guy who sings do 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 do.
No, not that one.
I
No,
don't know the
Michael's
song. I
dad.
just know the
Michael's
tune.
dad.
Sorry.
The other one. You know what? I often think of. I think this is like one of these philosophical sayings. I'm not going to be culturally appropriate by just like throwing out like it's Chinese because I don't know, but I always think about it, which is this about starting piano. Just thinking about that. It's like the saying is, when should you plant a tree? Yes, 20 years ago. When else should you plant a tree? Tomorrow. So it's sort of like those are your two choices. Yeah, you should have done it. Yeah, it's a little late, but anyways, tomorrow. Do it tomorrow.
You're right.
Tomorrow's a good day.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Damn it, I'm going to plant a tree tomorrow. Thank you, Ophira.
Until tomorrow, and then he's gonna say, "That guy yesterday, fuck that guy."
Yeah, right. Exactly. I'm gonna chop down that fucking tree. Get that tree out of here. Someone got their shit together and planted a tree. I'm chopping that shit down. Okay?
Yeah.
Plant a tree.
20 years.
Yeah, should have done it 20 years ago, idiot.
2 decades.
So I'm gonna do this now. I'm kind of looking at the clock, and if I know this game, it might take us to the rest of our time.
Oh,
Are you guys interested in playing a game?
sure.
Yes.
So I figured since we have one of my favorite game show hosts here, let's put her on the other side of the podium. I know. Are you a fan of Cards Against Humanity, Ophira?
I have played it once, and my husband won with like beyond points, and that's why I didn't like it anymore.
So, this game is a variation on Cards Against Humanity.
Okay.
But here's the thing: you are not left at the mercy of the cards you are dealt. Okay, so
Unlike life.
here's how it's going to work. Do you have much like life, yes. You are totally in the driver's seat here. Do you have a secondary device? Like, are you streaming on a laptop but your phone is available?
One of these.
Fantastical, yes. One of those handheld computation devices.
Okay.
What I would love for you to do, and I will put that up on the screen, and folks at home, you can do this as well. You can play with us. What a crazy thing! Go to jackbox.tv. And I'm going to do the same. Jason, you do the same. We're all going to go do the same.
I'm there.
Like a big happy family. We're all going to go to jackbox.tv. You're going to see that it says room code, and then it's going to say name. Put your name in the part that says name. I know that's self-explanatory, but hey, I figured. Give as much information as possible. Okay, and I'm going to start things over here on my side.
Just my first name, right?
Where's my room code? Where's my room code?
Any name you want.
Cool it, we're getting there.
Oh, sorry.
If you look off to the side, I'm going to make sure that you guys get the room code first. You'll see off to the side, Ophira and Angela, that there's something that says private chat. Make sure that you have that clicked and that it's open. I'm going to type the code in there so that way the folks at home can't see it, to make sure that we are in first and that they join us and that no one bumps you out of your seat. So I am going to click the magic button now. And I should also mention that there is music that goes on in this game, but for some reason, I'm not able to tie it into what you can hear.
I think that's even better that way.
So what I'll do is I'll put some of that soft, sexy jazz back on, and have that in the background. And I am actually going to be the voice of the game show host, if you will. So I've just sent that in our private chat. What the code is.
So Polly Chaser said, "Thanks, Angela and Ophira. Common sense, ladies are great to hang out with."
I agree.
Aw,
These ladies are great
thanks.
to hang out with. Thank you so much. Hey, what did I miss? Says Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling. You missed a lot. We've been chatting with Angela Dorhmann and Ophira Eisenberg. man, I don't know. We'd have to go for another hour to recap what we did because I'm sure we would all go off on a tangent. Hello to Sarah Boxmeyer here. Sarah B. Music. She's actually a French horn player on Broadway and a dear friend of mine from high school.
Cool.
And
That is cool.
and occasionally she comes and slums it with me. So he is the polygoat for sure. I agree. Oh, and the reason he's the polygoat is because Polychaser just gifted. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 5 total. Okay, 5 tier 1 subs to our channel. Thank you so much, Polychaser.
Wow.
You are the
Wow.
greatest of all time. The GOAT on drinks, jokes, and storytelling. Thank you so much, my dear friend from the Netherlands. See, oh, and there's the goats right there to prove it. There it is.
I love those goats too. Those are fancy goats.
He's
All right.
a fancy goat, for
I knew
sure.
I'd screw this up. Where's the private chat? What is that?
Okay, how about this? Okay, I'm going.
Has he done it yet, Ophira?
I'm gonna put it up
Yeah,
on the.
it's-
I'm gonna put it up on the main screen now for you, so that everyone can see. Here you go.
Get in
So
there fast,
this
get
is
in there
our
fast.
code. It's GAWZ. That is our room code.
Ophira blows.
Oh, that's great. Now I gotta top that. What am I gonna do?
And
I'm
Lulu
into
Lounge is back.
self-deprecating.
Hello,
She lost
Lulu.
internet connection.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. Well, welcome back. And since we have the room open, if you would like to play with us, go to
Get on
jackbox.tv,
in.
type in the room code GAWZ, put in your name, and join the party, my friends. Join the party. Again, this is very similar.
Wait, Angela's not in yet. Oh, there you are.
There she is. Ooh.
Angela Swall.
I wanted to say Angela
Ah.
Swallows.
Oh
Angela
my.
Swallows.
Oh my god.
But it would only let me do swall. Mercifully.
So, I'm just going to call you Miss Swall for
Swall.
the rest of our
Well,
friendship.
Ophira blows, Angela swallows.
I like full. Like
Well,
you couldn't
that's
use the word because your mouth was full.
And on that note, I'm going to give this another 30 seconds.
that's
Again, if you want
you
to
could
join
remember
us-
to follow Ophira's OnlyFans at Ophira Blows and Angela Swallows.
And actually, that's a very good point. Actually, if you do want to know what Ophira is up to, go to ophiraeisenberg.com. You can click all of her social medias there. Plus, there are some very funny videos, links to some of her videos that are available to watch. Plus, she has 3 albums that are available, if memory serves me correctly.
And
Check
a
them
book.
all out. And a book. My goodness. It's a good thing you're an underachiever, Ophira. Jesus Christ. Okay. And of course, follow our wonderful friend Angela Dorhmann at angeladorhmann.com. She has all of her socials there,
Dorhmann.
Honestly, don't waste your time.
except for one, which I
There's
enjoy.
nothing there. There is nothing there. I don't even have to take a test to stay in this country, and I did not write a book. And I'm going through a divorce. I'm just getting my sea legs again. So
My goodness.
don't expect really anything on that website.
Oh my god.
Well, enjoy her Instagram for sure, because I've been loving your
hilarious.
Instagram. So go to Instagram and search @Angela.Dorhmann and show her some love there. I know. I think that we just had a little love fest today. I think you started following my page. I was following you. We're just following each other like a couple of confused stalkers. How lovely. Okay. And on that note, that was our 30 seconds, and I think that we are all in, my friends. So I'm clicking the button. Everybody in. Get ready to play Quiplash.
Did you explain how it is played?
I'm about to, Jason. Let me do my job. Come on. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're
I'm
playing
such a dick.
Quiplash. What you're about to do is about to get a couple of prompts on your cell phone. Now, all you have to do is answer the prompt as you would answer the prompt. Looks like we have a full house, too. So answer those prompts. You're going to have, I think, 80 seconds to do so.
That's a long time.
And then your prompts, your answers are going to go up against one of ours, one of the other players, and then we all get to vote on which prompt is funnier, or what answer is funnier.
Okay.
Great.
Okay, so we are now, the voice on the show is actually doing that now. We should be getting our answers now. Our questions, rather. I apologize. You should be writing your answers now. And with that said, I'm going to play a little music so that way it's not too silent when we're silent. Oh, Ophira's already in. Okay.
I only got
cocky.
2. I only got
Yep.
2.
You only get 2.
2.
All right.
Oh, I don't
And-
like either of my answers.
We have
I mean, but the
45
point
seconds.
is to just throw it in there. The point
Yeah,
is to not
that's what
right.
was
This
done.
is just this kind of game, people.
I just don't like how it reveals what it reveals about me. You know, what
You don't like the
throw in.
oracle?
Yeah.
I really prefer this smooth jazz to the
I-
Jackbox
Oh, here
music.
we come.
That's like.
Yeah.
"Bah, bah, bah." Boing, yoing, yoing, yoing.
All right, I'm
It is.
in.
It's such cartoon stuff. Okay, we're waiting
look,
on
look.
Anonymous.
I'm a dreidel.
Oi.
My character.
Oh,
Okay, you've got
Oh, you
5
got
seconds, Anonymous.
Come on, Anonymous, do it,
Come on,
do
come on,
it,
come
do
on.
it. Get
Let's
in
see.
there.
Ooh, right under the buzzer.
Nice.
Now, folks, you're going to have the opportunity to vote on the prompts. I'll read the prompts. The name of a Starbucks barista would write on the cup for Mahatma Gandhi's. Mahatma Gandhi. Sorry.
Mohandas.
Peaceful dude or skinny? Which one wins? Now, if you were the one to have written one of those answers, you do not get to vote. So just so you know, if it doesn't pop up, that's why. Oh, sorry,
I'm
Anonymous.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, Angela. I had your back, Anonymous.
So you're right. You're right. He is a peaceful dude.
Next one, a cocky thing to do on your first day working at a Victoria's Secret. Going stark naked or tell everyone her secret.
Oh.
Both are, I think, incredibly lovely. These
I
are
think
Those are
they're both
no.
great
These
answers.
are already all great. These are all great already.
10 seconds to vote. Make sure that you're voting. Also, if you're watching in the audience, you can still join the game and you can vote. Oh my goodness, that's a total quiplash right there.
Britt, I appreciate your answer though.
I like it a lot. I hope there's more
I do too.
from both Anonymous and Britt.
A good name for a pet aardvark.
Yeah.
Aardfuck.
Hard fu-
Or Andy Artie. That's good. Both are lovely.
Terrible.
hard fuck, Jesus.
Get over here, Aardfuck. I just picture it like taking your aardvark to the dog park.
Yeah. Ophira, I just went a little more family friendly with that one.
That's true.
Very good.
He thought this was a clean
Sorry.
room.
I love that.
The Wright brothers' first words after flying for the first time. I saw a UFO up there, or fuck a duck, Orville.
Sorry.
I like that I saw a UFO up there a lot. I would have voted
I
for
do
that.
too. I know. It's like
Just
it's
also
actually more
knowing-
realistic.
Right.
It really
Also
is.
knowing like they only got like X amount of feet off the ground, like it's not like they were soaring. They're like it could have been a kite. I don't know. Okay, a weird end of date proposal. How would you like to come back to my place and fuck or
Oh my God.
swallow? Oh my god, we went right for it, didn't we?
Nobody held back there. Wow.
We have 10 seconds. Okay, there we go. There it is.
Oh, Angela versus Ophira.
Oh!
Naughty, naughty women. Oh my
Really
god.
so.
Oh!
50-50 split.
High five.
Wow.
High five.
How can you tell that your toe is infected?
Oh.
When it is no longer attached or it doesn't look like it should.
Oh, I love the bass.
It's all about the sexy times. I'm telling you, this is a fun little playlist. I enjoy it.
Uh-huh.
I enjoy it even more because it's royalty free. Okay, there it is, kids. Okay, 5 seconds.
Ah.
There we are. I'm
Great,
voting
you
for
beat
you
me.
across the board.
Thank you, Justin.
But well
Lulu
done, Lulu.
Lounge, you beat me.
And this is the end of round 1. And there's 3 rounds, I should warn you. So let's see where we stand right now. Who's the top 3? Oh, there we go.
All
There
right.
we go. Gonzalez,
500.
Ophira, and Angela. Okay, now here's round 2. It's the same premise, but now all of the values of the points are doubled this time around. So now we answer. Should be on our phones right now.
My dreidel's in.
Oh, there we go. So yeah, got Jason and Gonzalez. We have 56 seconds left, or counts on the countometer, whatever this. Ophira blows, although she's rocking it right now. Ophira's in 2nd place. Jason sucks a big one, so he's down in the back 3. So, which I say with the most love and devotion as I can say as a co-host. Okay, so we have now 30 seconds. These people are really using their time, obviously really thinking. They're trying to get those double points this time around. We have 24 seconds. Take your time. But the pressure's on! Hurry up, motherfuckers! Come on.
19,
Okay, Anonymous
18,
is in.
17.
And I know who Anonymous is, and I'm really glad she's playing. Hello, hello,
Oh,
welcome
nice.
to the game.
How do you know who Anonymous is?
Because
She's a
she's
coffin.
been anonymous on other shows. 2 seconds!
Ah.
Get in, get in, get in! Oh, okay, I hope that you guys got in.
Oh, I don't
I
know
hope
if I
they got
was
in.
typing.
Oh my goodness, oh, so
Uh-oh.
maybe only partial answer. Here we go. The biggest problem with the last Star Wars movie, not enough Kylo Ren screen time.
I like.
Oh.
Or it was another Star Wars movie.
Yeah, I like that
Blasphemy.
one.
Blasphemy. You know,
Oh,
my
yeah,
son's named
Ophira.
Lucas.
That's right. After Luke Skywalker, right?
George Lucas, actually, but yeah. Not my husband.
Oh, all right.
And
Sorry.
a 50-50 split. I agree. That was a tough one. Holy shit. Okay, a good name for a roller derby team composed of nuns. Habits like brabbits. Or bad habits. Again, they're both really
I'm
good.
sorry. I love them both, but I just prefer one over the other. Oh,
Well
there
done,
it is.
well done.
Ophira beat it out there,
Bad
75%.
habits like
I don't
rabbits.
know. I like habits like rabbits. I would have voted for that one, people.
Oh, yeah, both were good. Okay, an event you would dominate at the Olympics, the 500-meter blank. Taco munch or milkshake? Oh my.
Taco
Taco
Munch
Munch.
is sexual, right?
I hope so.
I mean,
Wow.
you take it how you will.
Okay.
That's what she
Yeah,
said.
I can't.
That's what Taco Munch is all about, baby.
Justin, is me versus you.
Oh
Looks
my
like your
goodness.
Taco Munch. Thank you, Angela.
And,
No.
and I'll be honest with you, I just really like tacos.
I
And
love
so
tacos.
I would totally eat 500 meters of them. Okay, a strange thing to yell when you find your first gray hair. Oh, yay! Or my nipple.
Oh my God.
This just sounds like someone's learning their crowd. There you go. Oh, yay is
Great.
good, but my
great.
nipple is always better, which I should just say the
Oh my
disclaimer
God.
now. No nipples on Twitch. In word form is fine, but don't show your nipples, ladies. Okay, the best part,
Interesting.
and I'm talking to you, Jason. Okay, the best
Wow.
part about a nude workplace,
Wow.
casual Fridays or casual Fridays.
Wow.
Wow, hilarious.
See now, if the other person would have, if they both would have been casual Friday or casual Fridays, it would have been a jinx.
I didn't know which one to choose, but yeah, I just.
So that's
I
No
had to
one
go
put
with
cake in
I
the
went with
conference
plural.
room? Jeez.
Wow.
You guys virtually put the same one, but everybody picked Angela.
We just like the idea of more of them. We just like the idea.
See, I don't know about you, but I'm spent after one. Anyway, okay, the next big craze for yuppies, bottled blank.
That's humility. That's supposed to say humility.
Okay, bottled humility or
I don't know, it's like
orgasm.
a version of hummus that we didn't.
I was like, is
It's
this
humility.
Is
This
it
is
pickle?
humility. It's like hummus juice. It's called humility. Oh.
I
fear I
thought
had your back with that, Angela.
writing humility is like
right.
perfect. It's all part of the same thing.
It's all right. Just makes me not need it. Just makes me not need it.
Oh, stop it. You're a gem.
Round 2 is done. Let's see how things may have shifted. Let's see. Ophira is number 1. I'm back to 3, and Angela's at number
First
2.
place.
Now we are
All right.
at round 3, the last lash.
Okay.
So now we are all going to get the same prompt, and we
Uh-oh.
all have to
Ooh.
answer it. Let's see what it's going to be. It's a comic lash, so that means we have to finish the second thought bubble in this comic.
Oh, I hate
So
these.
tell me again why I have to jump off this cliff.
Oh my god.
It's answering time. "30 seconds.
I think I could have done better. I think I could have had a better answer.
I could have. Me too.
Okay, 10 seconds.
I'm not good at these.
This one's the hardest.
The whole behind, on the back page
Really
of the New
is.
Yorker.
Yes.
Okay, so we need to
Oh,
vote
yeah.
for 3: a gold, a silver, and a bronze. And here are the ones you can vote from. You know, Jesus and stuff.
You suck.
Cause you fucking suck, Kevin. You suck. Cause no one likes you, you loser. Because your dick is down there, idiot. To get that next stimulus check. And Lemming explained it to you again, Rick. That was good.
That's
hey,
good.
It's a good pun. And remember, make sure you are voting for 3: a gold, a silver, and a bronze. And we have 15 seconds left.
Now, I'm not able to vote for myself, I see.
You are not able to vote for yourself. Be generous, damn it. Come on, Angela. Spread that love around. I understand you think you're brilliant, but okay, now we can see
I
who was
don't
who.
understand that.
And let's see where the medals stand. Okay, so that was bronze, silver, and gold. Okay, let's see what that turns into as far as points. Let's see. Well done, Anonymous. Okay, 1,500 there. Ophira, nice. Jason and Angela.
Ooh,
just chopping
Angela.
people's arms off here. Fantastic. Let's see who won the game. Let's see. Oh, drum roll,
Yeah.
please.
I think. Oh, I feel
There
like
you
Angela
go.
and I are tied, really.
You
I think Angela
squeaked.
and I are
Stop
tied.
it.
Hero Blues
Stop
is
it.
the winner.
That is another Canadian thing. I love you for that.
Angela, you
We're all winners. We're all winners.
fuck a duck, Orville.
Oh, I like this when it plays the greatest hits. Remember when you all loved Fuck a Duck Orville? Oh,
My nipple. Remember that was 100%.
I'll remember that. Yeah. All the Fridays for that.
Tell everyone her secret. Oh my god.
That sounds like a pantyhose commercial.
Fuck a
Fucking
duck.
Duck
So
Orville. I
good.
mean, that was a stroke of brilliance, if I may say so. Okay, anyway. So, would you like to play another game? One more for the road?
Sure. How's Lucas doing, though?
Yeah, how's
Is he
Lucas?
all right? Is he in the BG going, Mother, I want a mother?
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
no,
you're behind me.
He's been put to bed, but
Okay.
Not to sleep.
How's
but
your
to bed.
son doing, Angela? Was
I
he
have
sick
two.
last week?
I have 2. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
but you had one that was
Oh, my
sick.
God. He's doing a lot better.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Wasn't COVID, right?
No. We've already had that.
Oh,
Had
wow.
that. But no,
It's true.
anyone with a younger child, I don't know how you. I don't know if I could have done it with younger children during this whole pandemic.
Oh.
That is tough. That I cannot imagine. Like there should be more stimulus money for people with small children.
Thank you.
Seriously.
Thank you.
Seriously.
I know. I'm exhausted. Holy man, am I exhausted. I did no piano playing.
You live for the breaks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ophira, do you play piano?
No. And I
She
will
didn't
never
have time,
learn.
damn it.
You see, that's the perk about not having kids.
There's a
I
lot
don't
of
even
perks.
I don't even deserve the stimulus money, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. There are a lot of
Oh,
perks.
am I supposed to do something right now?
So we just got a new code. I just put it in the private chat.
Wherever that is.
So we're about to put it up on the big screen real quick.
Okay.
In fact, I'll say it real quick for you, Angela. It's CGWZ. And I'll put the screen back up. Again, I just want to give maybe new watchers or people that now have watched us play it an opportunity to sign in to have some fun for our last game before we all shove off and go have dinner or go the fuck to sleep, or I don't know what you guys are up to. You want to hang? I don't know. Okay, so here it is. CGWZ. Again, if you're just tuning... Oh, no, she started the game, so fuck you guys, okay?
Oh, sorry. What do I do? Can I go back?
We can't go back. I mean, I can stop the game.
We don't need to stop. We don't need to
Fuck it,
stop.
let's
we'll
just
keep
play.
going.
If you're watching at home, you can still tune in from the audience. Still go to jackbox.tv, type in the room code, and you can vote from the audience because Ophira told you all to go suck a big dick. So there you go. Okay, so we're at round 1. Those of us that are playing, because Ophira again says fuck all of you, she was having fun, but she wants you all squares to just stay back in Squaresville. Okay.
Oh.
So we have our an audience play along. You have answers here on the screen that you get to talk about, and we will enjoy your answers.
I was just
And
gonna
we have
ask you how to do
66
this.
seconds.
I was just gonna ask you for the answer to this question, Justin, because I don't know how to answer it.
Oh, jeez. 50 seconds.
Cook a 3-course meal. That's funny. It's true.
Don't say it out loud.
No, it's the all play.
It's on the screen. It's what the
That's the
audience is
oh,
playing.
okay.
Because
I'm
Ophira's
sorry.
already in because she's brilliant. She's wearing a crown and everything. Okay. Ah, gosh, 15 seconds.
Oh.
Oh, 10 seconds.
That laugh out of nowhere.
Okay, I hope that's it.
Oh! Oh!
I know!
I was
those
really
were tough
bad.
for me.
I have way too fat of a finger to compete in this.
A surprise benefit of all the wind in Chicago. I know where pizza is, or masks the livestock yard scent.
Wow.
Somebody
those are
can't
great.
smell where.
There were. I know where pizza is. I like that. That makes it a little bit more urban. I'm a fan of that.
I like it because it's like the pizza. It's like the wind is blowing so hard.
Yeah.
But it's blowing so hard it displaced the R. I mean, okay. Did we all not vote? Or no, we had to, right? Because there's only 4 of us, right? Because Ophira
Sorry.
said fuck everyone
all right.
else.
All right, we know. All right, we know. I screwed up. The more you
It's
mention
my-
it, it's
it's
not
my
going to change a
favorite-
thing.
Ophira, it's my favorite callback. Okay, cool it. So no. So you know your company is going out of business when you show up to work and notice you're the boss or your boss's dead body in the break room.
You guys were all on the same page there.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
I think that other one gave a little bit more background as to why you're the boss now. You're the boss because the boss is dead in the break room.
Right, reverse it and you have a story, right?
That's right. We
have
have a
a story.
sitcom, I think.
I'm sorry, Ophira. That was a great answer, though.
That was. But that just means
Good.
Ophira and I now have to write this sitcom. Okay. So something very disturbing to pull out of your ear. A new car! Or a hairy dick.
Oh, God.
I know which one I choose.
Make sure that you're voting. We have 10 seconds. That counts for you folks at home as well. And don't forget, folks at home, that if you're just watching, you can still vote and be a part of the party by going to jackbox.tv and typing in the room code CGWZ. Oh, that was good, Jason.
Ophira, a new car versus a hairy dick.
Sorry.
I don't know. I would have chosen a hairy dick too. I'd rather have a new car out of my ear.
A terrible name for a morning talk show. Go back to.
Okay, that's supposed to be.
What is this supposed to be?
It sounds like go back to bed. Go back to bed.
Oh, I do
Or
like that.
I'm
Go
a
back
fucker.
to.
Go back
Yeah.
to.
Go back. Go back.
Go
to.
back to.
I gotta take it.
So
I
what's
gotta
this
take that
character's
one.
last name? I mean, we've already been Chang, so what's this last name for back to?
Changstein.
That's the Steen. Got it.
Yeah.
And almost a 50-50 split. Angela, you won.
Ooh.
There you go, audience favorite.
Go back to.
Go back. Hilarious.
Back. Go back already.
Oh, Angela, you're
And-
so honorary Jew.
Thank
And
you.
first round is over. Let's see. Okay, Gonzalez, Jason, Angela, and Ophira.
Fine.
But that's just so that she can fucking kick our asses in these next 2 rounds. So hey, keep
Who knows?
keep
It's
on your
anyone's game.
toes.
It's anyone's game.
I was gonna say
It
'cause
is.
this is the double
It is.
points round, so really put your thinking caps on.
Bad way to make friends with. Oh, I'm reading it out loud.
Yes, audience members, remember you can answer your own play-along questions right now.
But nobody will know what you say, though, and nobody cares.
"46 seconds. A peculiar thing to see in a help wanted ad would be.
Wait, am I supposed to? Like, it just keeps asking.
No, you should have 2 questions to ask.
No, that's always the same question.
Oh no.
Did you hit send?
So,
Yeah.
Hit refresh. Like refresh your browser. And we have 25 seconds left. That's still plenty of time.
I don't know
Huh.
what happened to me in this round. We'll see. But something strange came over me, people. I don't know if
I'm
it's good or
really
bad.
looking forward to
I think it's
this.
creepy. I think it's
Okay, I keep entering different answers to the same question.
Well, we're gonna see what
Ooh,
happens because it's
interesting.
5,
Yeah.
4, 3.
That's not
2,
fair. She should win automatically.
totally.
Oh, we're gonna see how this goes. I'm sorry, Angela.
Oh no.
Oh, don't worry about it.
It
I'm
might
all right.
shake out like a shitty stick for you right now, but let's find out. A bad way to make friends with your new next door neighbor. Poop on her lawn or sneak in and watch them while sleeping.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's pretty
Let's
Yeah.
see.
devious.
Make sure you folks are
as long as
voting
you
at
pick
home.
it up.
Either
up.
one wouldn't work for me.
I'm in the audience and it keeps giving me, and the reason it keeps giving you that that option to type in answers is because while we're typing and we're writing our answers, it's giving you a chance to play.
Oh.
That's why, Sarah. Oh, 50-50
Oh,
split
split in the
there.
middle.
There we go. Well done. Well done. Hey, next up. What a rich jerk drinks champagne out of? Their own waxed ass.
Oh, no, I never got that question. I just kept getting the same question.
Let's hope that the other question went through. I'm sorry that there was that snafu. Okay, what Channing Tatum calls his butt properly? Fabio or mommy? That's something, isn't it?
That's my favorite response. That's something.
Well, that's something. That is something.
Answers.
You're right.
That is
The way
something.
you said it said everything. The
That's
way you
great.
said it.
3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and here we are. Jason. I guess, okay, there we go. You got both of the available.
Everybody loves mommy. Everybody loves
Everyone
mommy
loves
over.
mommy.
That's such a great answer, Ophira. Now we know why you're a pro, because you chose mommy.
A bad thing to hear the person cutting your hair say. Prison must have been a bitch.
Never got the question. Never got the question. Never got it.
It's not your fault, Angela. It's not your fault. Just like Goodwill Hunting, it's not your fault, Angela.
And that was it for round 2. So make sure you're refreshed because maybe you can get in
I
for
keep
the.
refreshing.
Well, maybe you'll be able to get in. When you refresh, it's going to ask for you to submit again, and then you'll be back to the page, hopefully.
I know, I've been
And
doing that repeatedly.
And Ophira's back at number 1. The last
But I mean,
lash.
now the points don't matter, right? Because Evangela's not a
Oh,
competitor.
please, please, people.
Well,
Carry
here's
on.
Afro Lash. And was that a callback to her being on the Drew Carey show? Okay, so you need to come up with a full name for this acronym, PPP.
Just
I'm
anything,
doing-
anything at all.
Whatever comes to your mind.
It just keeps saying I'm in the audience.
Oh, so you're in the audience.
And
Oh,
I
no.
keep refreshing. It's all right.
Oh, well, so you're in the audience. So you get to vote from the audience at least.
Oh, man.
And we have
Let's
30
start the
seconds
show
left.
over again. I'm sorry, Angela. No.
Oh, wait, were we supposed to be live?
Oh, shit, Justin.
I think that's happened to us. Well, no, I lost a recording early on in our, and I sadly had to come back to Jason with my hat in my hand and say I'm so sorry.
I don't really understand this, but I put an entry.
So you just have to come up with what does PPP stand for? You know,
Just in any category.
just anything that comes to your mind.
Well, it's,
So let's see what happened here.
All right.
Let's see. Perfectly purple pea, people pleaser penis, or pussies pounded properly.
Whoa.
I'm a big fan of no answer. And now we only get to vote for 2, or maybe 1. Which one do you
Just
like
one,
more?
I think.
So, that's tough.
everybody gets to choose one.
That's it. We get to
Everybody
choose
gets one. Everybody gets one.
Whoa. Okay.
Angela, what would you have picked for PPP?
People pleaser penis.
Yeah,
Good.
that's a good one.
I mean, it's also a fantasy.
It's also redundant.
The definition of an oxymoron, yes? Am I right? Am
No.
I right, people? Am I right? No.
But I respect the proper use of the adverb properly.
I think somehow you and Angela, you and Sarah B got mixed up somewhere along the lines.
Oh,
Oh, that's
that's
what
okay.
happened.
Can she play?
Perfectly Purple P.
Boo.
That was a
You
great
can't- you
answer.
No,
was.
you know, pussies trump pee.
I've never heard that sentence before, but probably because it's an obvious answer.
And there we
Pussy's
go,
Trump
folks.
Oh, good job, Justin.
Nice
So-
job.
So Sarah had mentioned earlier that I had lost my crown. So Mark Riccadonna, one of the hosts on Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling, the show that inspired this channel, and of course you, Ophira, I remember you were on our 4-day live
fun.
stream. I believe you were talking with Mark, or I could have also been delusional and just not really
She was
remember who
there.
you were talking
Ophira
to.
was there.
But I remember Ophira
Yep.
was there. But Mark, he was just down in Myrtle Beach, and he was there totally by himself and staying away from people, trying to be a good boy. So after he was done doing doing his shows and doing what he had to do, he would come back and he would text me and say, "Hey, are you up to go on and play live?" And to just be on and just do a live stream, because he just wanted interaction with folks. So I got a bunch of people on. Sarah B, she actually came on and played with us. We were all hanging out. I had a friend of mine who is who's actually on stage in the production of Aladdin on Broadway. He came on and hung out with us, and we just had such a great time. But I was kicking ass. I was winning every fucking game for like 3 days straight. And then you come in and you made me second guess myself. And I'm just saying, I appreciate you.
Thank you. You know what, you made me play. You made me play better because I was intimidated. So see how we kept each other. We kept pace with each other.
I love it. So Sarah. Oh yeah. So Sarah made a comeback. Yeah, Justin made a comeback. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
So I'm gonna ask, because we're about at the. Well, actually, no, we can't go over tonight. I'm looking at the clock. We have to do a tight 90-minute show because we actually have another show coming on right after us, Jason. A new show on our channel, Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling. So I'm not going to tell you much about it, folks that are watching, other than that when we say goodbye, you just need to hit the refresh button and enjoy the ride. Keep enjoying the goodness that we have going on here on Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling by way of Hi.
I still have
I'm
18
Jason.
more questions for Angela and Ophira, if that's okay.
We've got 1.5 minutes. Go.
Ophira, tell us from the beginning how you got started in comedy and what led to NPR's Ask Me Another, to the book, to Hulu. Your whole story. 1.5 minutes. Go.
Stupidity, bravery, alcohol, audition, hard work.
You summed it up. That was beautiful. That was so poetic. Angela, your journey. 30 seconds. Go.
Hubris, naivete, ignorance, gumption, resilience, hubris.
Wow, that was just like the Inside the Actors Studio ending. That was so magical. Yeah. That was wonderful.
And
Thank you so much, guys.
And Angela, I had to actually run and get some paper and pencil to write down what you said. A, because I was moved. B, because I have to look up 3 of those words. Because I'm too stupid.
Hubris?
That's one.
Hubris. Yeah. Gumption? You don't even know what gumption is.
Justin Forrest Gumption with Tom Hanks.
Great, you got movie. Gumption.
Yeah.
Audacity.
I will also remind you all, I'm not a comedian, but I occasionally try to say something funny. Hi,
Justin,
how are you?
You hosted the show. You were great.
Great.
I hosted the game show portion, but Jason, would you like to remind people where they can see Ophira and Angela, where they can look up that information?
Well, Ophira, where can they see you next? Do you have anything you want to plug?
Well, let's see. I think the audience is probably not in New York. In New York, I'm doing some club shows again. So if you're, just follow me on the old.
I had a ticket for your thing that got canceled.
Oh my goodness!
I was so excited for that.
Oh my God, that makes me feel so.
This is good.
Flattered.
This is good.
So
this is
again,
evolution.
It will happen again. Yes, I was going to do a new album, but that got canceled. So hopefully in the summer. And thank you. That's so nice.
Of course.
And then and then I have some other virtual shows too coming up. So just like if you follow me at Ophira E, I always post them.
Awesome. Thank you, Ophira.
Thank you.
And Angela, do you want to plug anything?
Grocery shopping tomorrow. I got to take the kid to the dermatologist. I can be seen there. Let's see. I think I'm going to get a pedicure next week. You might be able to catch me at Jasmine's Nails.
Fantastic.
Thank you guys so much for coming on tonight. I had a blast with you both. Thank you. I really appreciate you taking the time and sacrificing this beautiful evening.
Time period. And again, I'm
Time
just going to
period.
toss these up real quick. Again, if you want to see our finished products of shows, go to our YouTube channel. You can just go to youtube.com, go to the search browser, the browser bar, search fuck, and just type in, "Hi, I'm Jason." You can also make sure that you are following our personal page, the Hi, I'm Jason podcast page, over at twitch.tv/HIJ podcast. Also, pop on over to facebook.com/Justin and Jason. That's where we disseminate all of the information. So follow it, fuckers, he said sweetly. And then, again, we would love if you are able and you're in the position to do so, pop on over to our digital tip jar over at Venmo.
Maybe we'll pay our guests if you do that.
Hey!
What a novel. Maybe we'll actually send them some of those grapes and champagne that we say are actually in the backstage, because the backstage doesn't exist, and we're hoping for backstage to exist sometime soon. But right now, again, by visiting our Venmo, visiting the digital tip jar, that helps us to order from the right side of the menu. So we really appreciate that. Guys, we're saying goodnight. Ladies, if you don't mind sticking around so that we can chat a little bit afterwards, just to say goodnight properly to you all, and not let the normies hear what we gotta say.
Could we just toast to a new citizen? We have a new citizen. I mean,
a little sip left.
To be so lucky, really? We're very lucky.
And America.
Welcome to America, Ophira.
Yes. Yeah, welcome indeed. And on that
Sucker.
note, my friends elsewhere, we will see you back here next week. Not with me, but you'll find out more about that if you're following our Facebook page. But you'll definitely see us this Saturday on Hi, I'm Jason Shorts, or as we lovingly call it, The Morning Wood. Have a great evening, everyone. We will see you again real soon. Say goodbye, Jason.
Goodbye, Jason. Ah.